Stephen Jones.
Well, looking at a cloudier start earlier, but as we got the afternoon rolling around, plenty of sunshine and temperatures not too bad in those mid-50s, but that northerly wind in the wake of the cold front definitely had things pretty chilly. And then as the sun went down, of course, those temperatures started dropping pretty quickly as a result, too. In our northern counties, seeing those cooler temperatures, 30s already making their way in. 39 for both Robert Lee and Mertzen, 38 the cold spot over in Sterling City right now, down towards the I-10 corridor, just a little bit warmer. 45 in Sonora, 44 there in Junction, so about 7 degrees of spread across the Concho Valley. And as we look at the 24-hour temperature spread, look at this, we're about 22 degrees colder than this time yesterday, down to that 40-degree mark. 33 up there in Amarillo, but then that good 40-degree spread across the state. Brownsville and the Rio Grande Valley still sitting with those 70s. They even saw some triple digits earlier today. I know we had a 67-degree spread across the state at our largest point today. As we go into that moisture tracker, you're going to see this system continue to shift off towards the east. We'll see some drier air funnel in right behind it from the northwest. Maybe by Tuesday into the Rio Grande Valley, a little bit of resurgence of those greens, but we definitely want more moisture into the Concho Valley because as we roll into Wednesday and Thursday and Friday with the dry air, and then those winds are going to start picking up. Take a look at the upper level winds here. Whenever they start picking up, it's going to lead to that critical fire danger on the rise. We still have that burn ban in place, so make sure to heed that, please. Look at this, by Wednesday, that first trough going to be making its way through the area, but then the stronger and larger one going to be coming through by the Friday time frame, really digging down over the Four Corners and into the Lone Star State. You can see that's really where we're going to be looking at those strong westerly winds, maybe more dust in the air once again. Still a little early to be looking at that. National satellite showing you for right now the atmospheric river really pushing into the state of Washington, into Canada, and then looks like some of it funneling into the Rocky Mountains, but of course across the state of Texas, sitting with this nice swirl over about the Wichita Falls area. You can see Amarillo into Lubbock dealing with some of those snow showers, and then they were dealing with severe storms off towards East Texas. Looks like those have moved off into the Louisiana area now. Of course, across San Angelo, we're sitting with pretty nice skies. Just going to get a little bit of cloud cover on the backside of the system as it continues to work through. Going into your Sunday, looking like a clear and beautiful day, pushing up into those 60s. I would go and take advantage of it. Still going to be sitting with that nice northerly breeze as well, too. And then to start off the work week there in Monday, look at that across the entire Lone Star State, looking like those clear skies going to be from Brownsville to Amarillo, El Paso to Houston. So another great day, but definitely on the warm-up as well as we go into the work week. As we go into your Sunday, though, take a look at this. This is going to be the feels-like temps, taking into account that northerly flow in the wake of this cold front. Starting off your day tomorrow, if you're going to be going to church or just really having an early start, look at this 8 a.m., 29 degrees feels-like temperature here in town, 30 in Junction, 28 over in Ozona, 26 there in Mertzen. So definitely just a good morning to bundle up, because as we're going into the morning, going to be feeling very cold, but then going into the afternoon, going to be looking much better. Tonight, getting down to around that 34-degree mark with the northerly wind, about 5 to 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow, like I said, just a beautiful Sunday, 66 degrees. A little bit stronger breeze out of the north, 10 to 20 miles an hour. And if you haven't already, remember it's daylight savings time tonight. So bring those clocks forward from about 2 to 3 a.m. or really just the better time is going to be before you're going to bed tonight. And then, of course, those smartphones going to be doing it on their own for you. Going into the next 7 days, you can see here's that ramp up in temperatures, 87 there by Tuesday. Fire weather starts to increase by Wednesday, really ramps up there into Friday as well, with the potential for some dust, and temperatures settling out in those 80s and 70s with overnight lows in the 40s and 50s. That's going to be all for your 7-day forecast.